I used to have this phrase. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, how you doing? It's Chris, C2 Local. I used to have this phrase when I was talking about attention. And it used to be, I know this isn't the attention episode, but work with me for a sec. I used to have this expression that says, you can't get people to look at you, but you can stand where they're looking. I know, it seems like a little bit of semantics and stuff like that, but it really, if you have that mindset, is that I'm not trying to make you look at me, but I know you're looking over there, and if I stand there, you're going to see me. Well, let's take that same sideways way of looking at things, and let's talk about conversion. Now, conversion, quite frankly, that's a marketing word. So this may be a little bit of a challenge to get you to wrap your head around what I'm about to throw at you. All right, remember, 4 fundamentals. Conversion is number 3, kind of number 3. When you running your business, what do you want coming through the door? New booty. That's right. You want new faces through the door, new people to become part of your clientele. That's pretty much the whole McGillar, right? Well, here's the thing. How do you get them through? How do you get them through the door? What are you supposed to do? How do you persuade them to come choose you as opposed to choosing somebody else? Mm-hmm. Well, that's kind of a sneaky thing I just did there, because you can't persuade anybody to do anything. They're going to do what they're going to do. That's the bottom line. So if you start off with the understanding that the people that you're trying to attract are the people who are already looking for you, well, they're not looking for you in particular. They're looking for someone who does what you do. Well, then all you really have to do is 1, get in front of them, and then 2, make it easy for them to choose you. Now, what do I mean by that? So let me give you a really, really simple explanation what conversion is. Conversion is getting people to take whatever the next step is. So let's say somebody wants to order a pizza. It's the first thing popped into my head. And they go online or whatever, and they see, they end up on somebody's pizza joint. Chances are they want to know how to call the place, get a hold of them, click them. And you'd be surprised how many websites you'll look at that people make it challenging to contact them. So conversion is make it easy for people to do the thing they wanted to do. If they want to call you, don't make them hunt for your phone number. If there's information that they want about a particular topic and you know what that topic is, and you do because you do this, you know what people talk about, don't make them hunt to get to that piece of information. One of my favorite things to slap on websites is lead magnets, things that address the thing that is most important to whoever wanders onto my website, the people that I'm trying to get a hold of. Lead magnets, lead quizzes, there's all kinds of little things that people look at and go, oh, wait a minute, what's that? Let me click that. That's what you have to do. You have to put something in front of the people who are looking that matches up with what they're looking for, excuse me. The thing you have to understand about conversion is the people who you're trying to attract are trying to get to a certain spot. They're trying to achieve a certain goal. They're trying to relieve themselves of some kind of friction. Your job is to say, hey, I'm over here. I can help you do that, and to make it easy for them to see how you can. So step 1, of course, we talked about that in the last video, in the last episode, we talked about attention. What you have to do to get in front of those people. Okay, so let's assume you accomplished that part and you've got the right folks showing up in your online presence, either over on your reviews, over on Yelp or over on Google, either on your website, in your socials, whatever. However they're searching for you, they see you and they go, this might be the one I'm looking for. If they don't know what the next thing is to follow that thought process, you lost them. Because folks, this is the internet. This ain't like back in the old days where folks had to fight for attention, or fight for information. Information is 1 click away. So if you manage to get someone's attention, get them looking at you, you need to guide them to the next thing. So there's a bunch of techniques that you put on your website. There's a bunch of techniques that you put on your socials. Basically, it's if someone shows up here and they want to do this thing, how do you make it easy for them? And I'm not going to get into the weeds in this one because I got an entire series of episodes coming that dig into individual techniques. But just understand, your job is not to try to persuade someone who's not interested in what you're doing. Your job is to make it easy for the folks who are looking for what you do, once they see you, to go, oh yeah, let me take the next step. Whether that's calling, getting information, or anything else that gets them from where they're at closer and closer to making a buying decision. That's what conversion is. And it's huge. And if you think about it, conversion is what the whole purpose of attention was all about. You do the attention so that you can get to conversion. Because, oh, by the way, one other thing about conversion, until you get someone to raise their hand and identify themselves in one way, shape, or form, they're just anonymous folks online. You can't directly say, here I am, here's what I can do for you, until you have something. So if they want to call you, make it easy for them to call you. If they're looking for information, give them a download that gives them the information they're looking for. The bottom line is get them to raise their hand and say, here I am. Because once they say, here I am, you can say, oh, I see you over there. I understand what you've got going on. Here's what you probably didn't know you needed. Oh, here's a little something, something for you. Help them get to where they're trying to go. That's the purpose of conversion. So we've hit attention, conversion. Yeah, 2 more to go. Am I missing one? Attention, conversion. Oh no, that's the second one. Attention, conversion, follow-up, consistency. Okay, yeah, we're almost there. This is kind of fun. This has actually turned out to be more fun than I thought it was. And yeah, don't forget, I do have some music coming at some point to make this sound like a podcast. But if you're, one other thing, and this is not smooth, I do apologize, kind of, sort of. c2local.co.io/blueprint. The fundamentals, all wrapped into a single bow. So you don't have to sit there and wait. You can get it all in one shot. Boom. And then you can go forth and do great things. All right. I'll see you next time. Bye.